I'm giving you guys the best jump shots for all builds, heights, and three-point ratings in this video. I'm also going to show you guys the best jump shot tips that will increase your three-point percentage by over 25%. And I guarantee you guys are going to fall in love with these jump shots. And don't worry, I can back it up by proving I have a 94 win percent every season in 2K to prove to you guys that I have the best jump shots in 2K24 for you guys. Leave a like and subscribe for more jump shot videos and tips. And if you have a really good jump shot, comment yours down below to help others out. All right, so for the first jump shot we're going to be looking at for the 6'4" guards and below is this jumper right here. The base is going to be Steph Curry, upper release 1 is going to be Jerry West, and upper release 2 is going to be Steph Curry. Now the release speed is going to be 100% and the animation blending is going to be 25% Jerry West and 75% Steph Curry. Now whether you just made a 6'4" guard or you've been using a 6'4" guard, it doesn't matter. I think this jump shot is going to be great for everyone. Now this jump shot isn't the fastest jump shot you can go with at a 6'4" height, but it's very smooth, it's one motion, and it's really easy to time. Okay, so like I said, man, if you've been using a 6'4" or if you just made a 6'4", I think this jump shot is going to be very good for you. Now it's proven that Steph Curry has one of the best bases in the game for guards that are 6'4" and below. So if you are that height, I definitely recommend going with this base. If you want to switch up the releases, you can, but I really like the Curry release and the Jerry West release as well. Like I said, this jumper is very smooth. It's not too fast and it's not too slow, and it's definitely going to increase your three-point percentage by a lot. Jumper is very good for standing jumpers, for catch and shoot jumpers, front fades from the mid-range and the three-point line. Regardless, you're going to be sparking with this jumper, so make sure you guys equip it and let me know how you like it. And before we continue, let me tell you guys about the sponsor in today's video, Underdog, the best way to play fantasy sports. There is a brand new customer special for the Super Bowl coming up on Sunday. Patrick Mahomes only has to get higher than half a total yard in the Super Bowl, so do not miss out. Sign up on Underdog right now, clicking the first link in the description. I say this every time. I think the best thing about Underdog is the pick'em game. And all you have to do is pick between 2 to 5 players that are going to be playing in the Super Bowl. All you got to do is pick higher or lower on those player stats. And a lot of people don't know this, but you can win up to 20 times your money in one night. Now, obviously, with the first pick, I'm going to go with Mahomes getting higher than half a total yard. For my second pick, I'm going to be going with Brock Purdy getting higher than 1.5 passing touchdowns. I think he's going to do super good in the Super Bowl coming up. And Underdog is available to many states in the US, so make sure you guys check out this map right now to make sure that you are eligible. So make sure you guys sign up on UnderdogFantasy.com or via the App Store using promo code ColeTheMan. Or you guys can even click the first link in the description, and Underdog is going to double your first deposit up to $100. So don't miss out on that. And that's Underdog Fantasy, promo code ColeTheMan. Now, the second jump shot for 6'4" guards and below are for the grinders, okay? Now, if you are very close to starter 3, I highly recommend grinding for starter 3 because this is one of the best jump shots in the game, and it requires a starter 3 reputation. Now, the base is going to be Patrick Mills, aka Patty Mills. Upper release 1 is going to be Oscar Robertson, and upper release 2 is going to be Oscar Robertson as well. The animation blending is 50-50. It really doesn't matter because it's both the same releases, and obviously the release speed is going to be 100%. But like I said, this jump shot is for people who have the starter 3 reputation or higher. But like I said, man, if you're not a starter 3, I'm telling you, man, if you play 2K a lot and you want to get very consistent at grinding your jump shot, it's worth grinding for starter 3 because this Patty Mills base is so smooth, and it's by far the quickest base I have used in any 2K. It is so fast. It's basically like you tap the square button and let go. It's that quick. And if you can get used to this base with like how quick it is, you are literally going to be unstoppable because the defender can't even get a hand up before you release the ball. Now, I will say this jump shot doesn't look as good as Steph Curry's, but it's still just as smooth and it's even faster. And you guys know if you make a guard below 6'6", you are going to get contested at a much higher rate just because that's how 2K24 is. So if you have a 6'4" guard and below, you're going to need a super quick base, a super smooth release to get your jump shot off before the defender can even close out. So with this Patty Mills base, you're going to be able to get the jumper off quick. You're going to be able to green at a consistent rate. You're going to be able to green the, the stop and pops, the catch and shoots, the front fades, the middies. It doesn't matter. With this jump shot, you're going to be greening at a very high rate, and your three-point percentage is going to go up. I guarantee it. Now, moving on to the 6'5" to 6'9" jump shots. This is my actual jump shot that I've been using, I'd say, for the past couple weeks now. For the base, I'm using Tracy McGrady. That is one of the best bases in the game. It has such a big green window. Upper release 1, we're going with Sadiq Bey. It's a very nice release. And upper release 2 is going to be Troy Brown Jr. We're going to go with the the fastest speed, and the animation blending is going to be 50-50. Now, listen, I will say, if you don't like Sadiq Bey or Troy Brown Jr. release, I would highly recommend using Oscar Robertson. That's very popular release, and it is super smooth. Just letting you guys know. But like I said, this jump shot is the jump shot that I've been using for the past couple weeks. And the Tracy McGrady base, I don't think I'll ever use another one on my 6'5" to 6'9" builds. I'm currently using a 6'6" build for rec and park. And I can't stop using the Tracy McGrady base. It is one of the biggest green window bases in 2K24, and you are going to be able to green at such a consistent rate. And if you haven't used this, I promise you it's such a good jumper, and you're going to fall in love with it so quick. If you're somebody who doesn't like very quick jumpers like me, and you don't like super slow jumpers as well, you want that right in between, that type of jump shot that's very easy to time, this is the one to rock with, man. It's not too fast, it's not too slow, it's very easy to time, and it's pretty much impossible to not green, especially if you're wide open. But like I'm saying, this jump shot is very smooth, it's very one motion, it's very good for 3-pointers, mid-range, front fade, side fades, whatever you want to do with this jumper, you're going to be able to green at a very consistent rate, and I promise you, you're going to ball out. And I forgot to mention, if you're looking for a low 3-point shot rating type of jump shot, I would highly recommend going with like Dyson Daniels base or JT Thor base, and you could honestly use these releases because you'll be able to still green at a consistent rate with that. So like I said, use JT Thor base or use Dyson Daniels base. I think those require like a 76 or a 77 3-point rating, so trust me, go with those two. Now for the second jump shot I'm showing you guys for guards 6'5" to 6'9", this jump shot right here is very underrated. The base, we're going with Pat Con. Upper release 1 is Troy Brown Jr. and upper release 2, Kyle Korver. Fastest speed, 43% Troy Brown Jr. and 57% Kyle Korver. Now the Pat Con base is one of the most underrated jump shots slash bases in 2K24. As you guys know, the base is everything. That's basically what makes your jump shot your jump shot. So Pat Con base is very underrated, and the reason I say that is because it is so smooth in its one motion, and I don't even know how to describe it. It's like basically holding square and letting go very quickly, and you're going to be able to green at such a consistent rate with this jump shot. The front fades from the mid-range are butter. One thing I will say about this jump shot, when you're timing it from 3, standing, fading, mid-range, it doesn't matter. It's basically the same timing every single time, no matter the type of jump shot you're taking, whether that's a fade, whether that's a jumper. And I guarantee with this jump shot, the first game you use, I promise you, you will at least shoot 65 to 70% from 3. I guarantee it. But like I said at the beginning of the video, if you guys have any jump shots that are fire, comment down below. Do not gatekeep. Put other people on, man. Now it's time to show my big men some love for builds that are 6'10" or taller. These next 2 jump shots I'm going to show you guys are the best jump shots for builds that are 6'10" or taller. You're going to go nuts. Your 3-point percentage is going to go through the roof. Now for the first jump shot, the base is going to be Jonathan Isaac. Upper release 1 is going to be LaMarcus Aldridge. Upper release 2, Marquise Chris. Animation blending is going to be 57% LaMarcus Aldridge and 43% Chris. Fastest speed possible. The Jonathan Isaac base is one of the smoothest bases for big men jump shots in 2K24. It's not too slow. Honestly, as you guys know, when you get the taller you get, the slower your jump shot gets, even if you go 100% speed. But with this base, it's still very quick, and you're going to be able to green at a very consistent rate. Now, as you guys know, if you're 6'10" or taller, most of the time you're not dribbling around. You're looking for that type of catch and shoot type of jump shot, whether you're a popper, whether you're a spot up in the rec, park, it doesn't matter. When you get that ball, you're looking for a very, very consistent jump shot. And with the Jonathan Isaac base and these releases, I promise you, man, it's so smooth, and you're going to be able to green at such a consistent rate. And with this jump shot, you can actually fade pretty well from the mid-range area as well. But like I said, at 6'10", you're really only looking for the spot up jumpers. With this jump shot, you're going to be able to green at a consistent rate, and you're going to fall in love with this jumper so quick. It's very good from the 3-point range and very good from mid-range. For all the big men out there, if you guys got some even better jump shots you think, comment down below and put some other people on, man. Now for the second jump shot for builds that are 6'10" or taller, the base is going to be Dwight Powell. Upper release 1 is going to be Nikola Jovic, and upper release 2 is going to be Marquise Chris. We're going to go 55% Nikola Jovic and 45% Marquise Chris. If you don't like the first jump shot, there's no way you don't like this one, because in my opinion, I think this jumper is better than the Jonathan Isaac base. Now, the Powell base is so smooth, and I will say it's not as high arcing as the Jonathan Isaac. So I think the Jonathan Isaac base may get less contest percentage, but I'm telling you, man, the Powell base is so smooth. It's not as high arcing, but it's so smooth and it's one motion, and it's very, very easy to get the timing down. Now, like I said at the beginning, I do use the push visual cue on this jump shot as well as all my other jump shots for any build. It doesn't matter the height. Now, one thing I will say on this jump shot, if you like looking at a type of visual cue, whether your player is like releasing the ball at the top of his head or you like looking at his feet, for this one, I really like looking at the feet. As you guys can see, whenever I shoot with this base, he likes to kick his feet out with the Powell base. And that's really when I release it, when the left foot kicks out. As you guys can see, when I pull up, that left foot kicks out a little bit. And that's basically my visual cue with this jump shot. Now, those are all the best jump shots for all builds, heights, and positions in 2K24. Now, let me show you guys some secret shooting tips that a lot of the good players don't want you to know. First thing I'm going to need you to do is go to your options, scroll down to controller settings, and go down to your shot timing visual cue. And in my opinion, I think push is the best visual cue timing you can rock with in this game. It gives you time to really look at your jump shot and to release it when you need to. I don't think any of the visual cue releases are good. I think push is the best because it is going to be the smoothest and it's going to be the easiest to time. It doesn't matter if you're on a 6'4" guard or below, 6'5" to 6'9", or even a 6'10". It doesn't matter the build I'm using. I am always going to be rocking with the push visual cue. Now, the next tip I have for you guys is a little bit pay to win, or I should say pay to green. But if you got enough VC, I would highly recommend using the jump shot boost. Buy those. It's about 1,500 VC for 10 games. And in my opinion, it is worth it. If you want to compete in the rec or the park or pro-am, I'm telling you guys right now, it's 100% worth to buy jump shot boost because everyone else is doing it. You do not want to be left behind. You do not want to be at a disadvantage. So rock with the jump shot boost. I promise it is 100% worth it. Now, for the last jump shot tip I have for you guys is by far the most important, and it has the biggest impact on your 3-point percentage and just your green window in general. You guys need to get your lethal zones. It does not matter your 3-point rating, whether you have a 99.3 or a 53.3. Okay, it does not matter. If you have a low 3-ball, your lethal zones are going to increase your 3-point percentage by so much, and your green window is going to be huge. Now, let me show you guys how to get this. Now, all you guys need to do is head over to the subway, and once you're in this menu right here, just make sure you guys click the city east, click continue, and then you guys are going to run over to the Art of Shooting gym. Now, once you're into the gym, walk up to lethal shooter and start drills by clicking X. And right here, you guys are going to be able to decide where you want your lethal zones. Now, if you're left-handed and you're a good 3-point shooter, I highly recommend going with the top, and I highly recommend going with the right wing. Now, if you're a right-handed player, I recommend going with the top, and I recommend going with the left wing. But it is pretty easy. Basically, you just need to knock down 10 shots, and you can't miss more than 2. Now, if you miss more than 2, just close app, come back, and reset, and basically do it until you complete it. Now, your lethal zones will go away every single Sunday night. So when you wake up Monday morning, come back and do this. It is not permanent. Your lethal zones are not permanent. I repeat, not permanent. So every Monday, make sure you guys load up, come in here, and get your lethal zones. It's 100% worth it, because if you don't, you're missing out, man. You're at a big disadvantage. A lot of other people are doing this. They're remembering to do this every single Monday, so don't miss out and don't be at a disadvantage. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the best jump shots in 2K24 and all of the secret shooting tips. If you guys enjoyed this, make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys in the next one, man. I'm out. Peace.